Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders. So silver takes off this week. Isn't it incredible, guys? And, over the last couple of months, I've pretty much been spot on with gold and silver. Leave a comment below if you've been watching. Leave a comment below and let me know if you've been watching my gold and silver updates for the last few months. Where last few months I was saying that gold is getting ready for a big move, and we got a big move out of gold, right? And then I was saying, and then recently in the last few weeks I've been saying that silver's in a big triangle pattern, and we're probably going to start to make a nice move real soon once we start to break out. And my oh my, have we started to break out really, really, really big time. So that's what I'm going to be covering in this video. But before I start, guys, I have so many people talk to me and say, John, do I enter here? Is it a good time to get into silver? Is it a good time to get into here? Is it a good time to get into here? Should I buy this? Should I buy that? And all these sort of questions about when is a good time to get in and all that sort of stuff. Here's the thing, guys. If you don't have some form of trading system, a very high probability trading system, that you know exactly what you're looking for, you know exactly when you are getting into the markets, you are gambling. Yes, you may make money. You may make money on some stocks or some options or whatever you're doing, but you are gambling, right? There's no probability of you doing well long term, and that's what all I care about. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be running a free training today and also over the next couple of days. And I'm going to be running the free training, and I'm going to walk you through my #1 trading strategy. So if you're struggling with your trading right now, you're not sure exactly what to look for on a chart setup or what to look for when you should be in, and whether you're trading the Forex market, the stock market, the futures market, I'm going to walk you through my #1 trading system that I trade every single day with me and my private clients. And I'm going to share with you not only just theoretical, but I'm going to show you examples of real life examples that happened just recently on the Forex market, the futures market, the stock market, 15-minute charts, hourly charts, daily charts. It doesn't matter, okay? I get so many emails, people saying, John, is it a good time to get in now? When should I get in? You should be getting into the market once you have a very high probability trading system, okay? Trading the markets, I want you to be doing well long term, not just about getting lucky once every now and then. You know what I mean? Like, I made money on this stock, or I made money on that stock, and so on and so forth, right? I want you to do so well long term. So if you don't have any form of approach, or you're looking for a really good high probability trading system that gives you a 90+% success rate, yes, that is true. Ask any of my private clients. Okay, then you need to be on this free training on it. The very first thing in the description, click on that and you go register for my next free training. And I'm going to walk you through all the details so you can start to see exactly why me and my private clients are crushing it in the markets right now overall. Okay, and why most people still to this day are chasing the markets and not sure when to get in. Okay, so click on that there right now, because guys, I care about your success. I don't care whether you make money now or this trade or next trade. You may make 100 grand right now. All I care about is how can you replicate that for the rest of your life so you can feed your family for the rest of your life. And that's what I'm going to be teaching you on this training, okay? So let's get straight into the silver and the silver market here. So over the last few months, we're looking at silver here, right? Over the last few months, I have talked about how silver's been squeezing up in this triangle pattern, and we're getting ready to break out. Now, what has actually silver done? Silver's actually started to break out, hasn't it? Now, look at this here. This is the key. We made this higher low through here, and now we're closing at this point here. So no matter what happens, we've just made a higher high. That's a very strong bar as well too. So what we're looking at here is a market that's completely breaking up and out of this here. And for me, guys, this is okay, I'm going to add a disclaimer here, okay? But this is the start to me of a nice big move to come. And I have a target of 1950, minimum target, okay? And once we break that, we're probably going to start the race up to 35, where there's a lot of resistance there, and then all-time new highs, okay? So they're the stages that I believe we're going to see there. Now, that may take, from where we are right now to 1950, that may take that may take a month, that may take 2 or 3 months, okay? Now, disclaimer there, guys. If you decide to place any trade based on, I have a disclaimer at the start of this video for a reason, okay? Please, guys, If you're just thinking, oh my goodness, he said that, and yes, he's been right with silver and gold lately, I'm going to do that. Guys, please make sure you have good risk management. If you're going to be placing any trade, make sure, okay, if this is a losing trade, I want to make sure that you're protecting yourself. You know what I mean? Like I would say, guys, have no more than 2.5 to 5% risk on any one position, because you never know, right? Anything can happen. Protect yourself, protect yourself, protect yourself, guys, okay? Even with myself, I have a 90+% success rate. In fact, ask any of my private clients, when you get a really what I call an A quality setup, it's very hard to find a trade that doesn't run on for really good profits. We're talking about that in my private coaching, my private coaching group just recently. And we're talking about all the trades that actually happened just today on the 15-minute chart, the hourly chart, and the daily chart. And it was like, these things are running on enormously, right? And even just the recent Forex trade that I took. The whole thing about this, guys, is that even though I have a massively high win-loss ratio in my own trading, and so do my private clients because they follow the same system, I still make sure I protect myself, because I never know, anything can happen, right? You can get in and suddenly a news announcement comes out or something happens, hits the market, right? I always look to protect myself, and I want you to be doing the same thing. And what you want to be doing is you want to position yourself. So, okay, for example, if you got into silver, your risk is 2.5%. But if the market does run on and make a profit, guess what? Now your account could be up 15, 20% because of the profit to risk ratio. Makes sense, guys? So I really care about your success. And I see so many people saying, when do I get in and when do I get out? And I'm trying to pull all their money into something and hoping and praying that it's going to be there. And that's not the way to go. I want you, rule number 1, guys, is to protect yourself. Rule number 2 is to get into positions that have the potential to give you a 3, 4, 5 times, maybe 6 times your risk. Makes sense? And from that process, you can start to do really well in the markets. So what I'm seeing right now with gold, with silver, right, is we're breaking up right now, and we're now starting to move up as well too. So that's what I'm seeing there right now. And on the daily chart, right, look at this daily chart here. It's been absolutely phenomenal. So the way that I've been seeing what I've been seeing on the silver recently, and over the last couple months I've been seeing gold, I've been pretty much spot on with this. But who gives a shit about that, right? It doesn't matter about that, because it's just yesterday's news, right? What I'm seeing right now is this is the start of something really big in silver, right? And we're catching up now to gold. So guys, leave a comment below and let me know where do you think silver is ultimately likely to run to. Do you think silver's likely to go to 1950, or do you think this is a bit of a fake out before we actually head back down again? It'd be really interesting to see what you guys think. So, all right, guys, that's it for me today. 1, join that free training so you can get some sort of a plan idea of how to get ahead in the markets. And 2, guys, no matter what you do, protect yourself, because there is no guarantees of that one position doing really well for yourself. Because you never want to rely on one position. It's not a get rich quick thing, right? It's a get rich over time thing. And if you can start to do that and discipline yourself, because you want to be in a position, right, that you don't really care what happens. I call it a not give a shit factor. And what I mean by that is when I get into the trade, I have a not give a shit factor. And what I mean by that is, like, even if this is a losing trade, my account's only down a few percent. But if it's a profitable trade, now my account could be up 5%, 10%, 15%, maybe even more. Do you see what I'm saying there? And when you start to position yourself like that with a very high probability trading system, trading becomes really fun, right? And then when you start to see there's really good setup. So guys, protect yourself, okay? And I know I'm saying that a lot, guys, but I see so many people now seeing my videos, right? And they're starting to pull all their money into silver and gold right now. It's like, oh my goodness, it's getting ready to take off. I should put all my money in. Please protect yourself no matter what, because we never know. Anything could happen, right? Planes could fly in another building, all that sort of stuff. So please protect yourself, and I really do mean that. You want to be able to stay in this game as long as possible. So every position it where you're risking small, but the potential is enormous. The potential is to 3-4 times that, and that's how you start to get a really good growth on your account.